look at the fact that our own Dana is on the cover of the Riverfront Times in a relatively decent article, if you look at the fact that there is a tea party yesterday, I believe, in Great Britain, in England. They're starting one in Germany, I just now heard. And you know that they are lying because we are changing history here. I want to personally minister to every woman in this audience in any way I can. I found it as my mission place in this tea party to help you be more active. I actually have a book coming out on it and a pilot for a television show about it. I want to help you, so stay tuned to me for the projects I'm working on because I want you to be part of them. I want to go back to the power issue for just one moment. Power is only given from God. Nobody else gives you power. Power is taken and power is defended. If we don't defend our right to the Second Amendment, we will lose it. If we don't defend our right to homeschool, and there are some major threats that I believe Dana's going to talk to you about in just a second with the RTTT, if you all don't know about it. But if we don't defend our right to homeschool or to school our children in the way we choose, we will lose it. And ladies, if we don't defend our republic, we will lose it. I'm going to close with a quote from a book I read on the airplane on the way back from CPAC by Seth Godin. It's called Lynchpin. We need you to stand up and be remarkable. Be human. Contribute, interact, take the risk that someone might be upset with your initiative, your motivation, or your insight, because you might delight them. Take a risk. God bless you. God bless the USA, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
What is that Costco sign failed there?
I can't see.
Oh. Got my vision, huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, you wanted the best. You got the best. Dana Lash!
Whose idea was that? Which one? Thank you all so much for coming out today. I gotta say really quickly, you know, every single one of these people that have been up here speaking, over this past year, we have walked through Hades and back carrying cans of gasoline, and I would not rather be here with anybody else but these people.
Walk through what? Carrying cans of gasoline? Oh, through Hales. Okay.
Bill Hennessy and I, when he emailed me, I told you I thought he was crazy. Now I know he's crazier. In a good way. 1 year ago today, it was overcast. It threatened to rain. I didn't think anybody was going to show up. I thought we were going to be made to look like some kind of joke. I thought we were alone. And that's the message that we're hearing over and over again. And you guys, you see that. Just look around. You see that we're not alone anymore. We have been told for so long. We have been beaten down. We have been beaten back. But now we see it. Because thanks to things like the internet, thanks to Andrew Breitbart, thanks to a host of things in the new media, we now get a shot at making sure that the narrative is truthful and that it accurately reflects what is happening in this country. There are so many stereotypes and there is so much prejudice against conservatives and against people in the Tea Party. You want to talk about profiling? You all are profiled every single day.
I'm scared.
I know when I talked in CPAC, I know that the Philadelphia Inquirer and a bunch of other papers had a lot of fun when I said, we are in an ideological war. And I'm thinking of, and I can't remember the exact verse of it, I believe it's in Ephesians, where it says that we're not fighting against flesh and blood. We're fighting against the evil forces that are in this universe. That's what I'm talking about. This is a movement that has been
know, and we see it in the fruit of our works. We see it in that we do not have this ridiculous idea of reform that's been passed. We still have the freedom to be able to go and choose our own doctors and choose our own kind of healthcare policy. We have the freedom to do that because of you, because you came out, because you've been going to the town hall, because you got in front of the cameras, because you weren't afraid to speak out. I don't hate Democrats. I don't hate liberals. I just think that we have the same ends, but we have different ideas of how to achieve those ends. My mean to achieve that end is not going to infringe upon my brother's right. Here in St. Louis, you know, we've seen the impact that this movement has had in Virginia. We've seen the impact that this movement has had in New Jersey. We saw what happened in Massachusetts. We sent a message in New York's 23rd district. Here in St. Louis, we have a lot of work to do. All politics are local. And we need to make sure that we clean our own house too. We need to make Missouri's 3rd district red. We need to make Kit Bond's old Senate seat red. Keep it. Although his last vote I'm not too happy with. One of the other things that we need to watch out for is legislation that is going to be affecting us that they're trying to enact at a federal level. And I'm going to be following this story on air and online, and I am not going to let it go. I give you my word right now, I am not going to let this story go until it has defeated this Race to the Top program. If you have not heard what this program is about, let me sum it up for you. It is centralizing all of your children's education, regardless of whether you're a homeschooler like me, whether your kids are in charter schools, whether you're in a public school. It is to centralize all educational decisions under the federal government. They are trying to strip your educational sovereignty, your right to decide how your children are educated. They are attempting to strip that away from you. They are trying to bribe our schools with grant money. We cannot let this happen. This comes from the Department of the Secretary of Education, Arnie Duncan himself. And I am very, very infuriated to learn that we have only 2 conservatives in Jefferson City that are willing to take a stand against this right now. So that's a message for all of them up there. I want to give credit to the Republican Party when it's due. I thought they did phenomenal. God bless them in that healthcare summit. I thought they did wonderful. But I want to see more of it. You want to see more of it. We have a debt that is owed to us in terms of representation, and we are here to collect. We're going to follow this, and I encourage you to write all of your representatives, and I encourage you to make your opinion known in your school districts as well. We cannot let this come to pass, folks. Now, you guys have been with us for a whole year, and I know a lot of you are tired, and I know a lot of you are standing out here cold. God bless you for that. But the battle has just begun, and I am so privileged, and I feel so blessed to be able to live in a country where